Yeah. Hey, this is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. Smash the like button. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Time to start this podcast right, baby. And Coach don't give a damn what you say. We finna talk some junk. We finna talk some cold, hard junk. Yeah. Yeah. Raised in the ghetto. I was born and raised in the ghetto. I was born and raised in the ghetto. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we finna get it in today, y'all. We gonna get it in. And folks, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's going on, boy. We finna hit this thing hard tonight, man. Hold on, folks. Gonna get this thing rolling. There it is. Yeah. Uh-oh. Coach Shelton Harrison, there never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. I guess, nevertheless, that I am the best. Coach is on the mic. It's time to come clean. I'm only 5'10". My style is still me. I like to keep the beat moving, keep the rhyme grooving. Get up on the microphone and keep the rhyme oozing. I'm back, but not for the last time. I'm on a mission, so I had to write another rhyme. My name is the Coach, and I'll soon become a legend. I'm not Mel Gibson, but I'm still a lethal weapon. Suckers try running when my rhymes are raw. I put a gun to your head, and now your tongue is stoked. Yeah, that's what's up, y'all. Coach Shelton Harrison. Man, we in this Mobcast. We in this Mobcast for real. Hey, man, it is what it is, y'all. All right, guys. I'm moderating the Come Get This Work Mobcast this evening. Okay, that's it. I am moderating the Mobcast. Okay. Now I'm looking to get out of my moderating duties, man, because I'm not very good at moderating. Okay, I suck at moderating. I just do. Okay, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I try. I try to be a good moderator, but nah, I ain't got it like Amazing Eric or Jenner Africa, man. But you know, hey, here's what it is, man. Trying to get on here. We're gonna talk some serious junk today, man. We talking a lot of junk today, and it's going down, man. So whoever joining on the panel, and look, man, look, y'all motherfuckers coming on the panel, man. All right, we gotta moderate this thing right now. We got to moderate this shit right, man. We gotta do it. Last time, man, everything got out of hand. Okay, we got to get the shit right this week. Okay, we got to get the shit right this week. Okay. Hey Brown, what's up, baby? Yeah, I can spit some round. PK, yeah, you get a link, man. Everybody get a link. Yeah, that's all MMA talk. Everybody get a link. Everybody getting a link. We talking about this MMA talk, buddy. We talking about it. That's what we do. Hold on, man. I gotta. Okay, yeah, PK boxing talk. There it is. Okay. All the invites, the links been posted. Ain't going back. Yeah. All right, guys. Guys, a lot been happening this week in the sport of MMA. Guys, y'all know, we got UFC 231, y'all. UFC 231 is in the building. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for UFC 231. Okay, we're getting it in, man. Getting it in. We're gonna go ahead and get this mobcast rolling, man. Who all rolling up in the house, man? Who all rolling up? All right. Spit
What's
some
up,
rhymes.
Coach?
What's up, PK? PK boxing in the building, man. What's up?
Hey, Coach. How you doing? Thank you
Hey,
so much for
man.
having me on.
Hey, man. It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. You know what it is. I'm finna get in here and get some talk, man. We finna get this heat going, man. Gotta get this heat going. All right, man. I'm gonna start out, man. Let's start out with Max Holloway, man, and Brian Ortega, man. My main man, Bullet Cole. My main man, he's in the building, man. That's my boy. Hey, man, he keep the Shevchenko sisters straight. All right, man. Who you got, man? Who you got? Holloway or Ortega? What's up, PK?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Who
Yes,
you got,
sir.
man? Holloway or Ortega?
Oh man, Coach, I've really had kind of tunnel vision on this fight. This is really the fight that I've been focusing on for this card. I think it's a really good fight, a really close fight. It's not an easy fight to pick by any means. Um, but to make a long story short or a short story long, depending on how you want to look at it, I'm picking Brian Ortega. Um, I'm probably going to be doing a video on it, doing my like official prediction or whatever in the breakdown. But the short version is, I think that overall, Holloway is probably a little bit more of a complete striker, but I think that Ortega's boxing is really good, and in the boxing range and in in like the clinch range or clinch work. I think Ortega is going to be really dangerous because of his submission ability, especially the guillotine from standing. He'll just go into a flying guillotine, or he'll do flying triangles. And his jiu-jitsu is just so dangerous. And the way he transitions from one thing to the next makes him. I mean, Max isn't bad on the ground. Max is a purple belt, and he's got some good submissions too, but he's not on Ortega's level. And I mean, you can definitely make a case for Max winning this fight. But for me, those things plus the fact that 2018 was not a good year for Max Holloway. He's had weight cut issues. I think it's pretty clear that he's not going to be fighting at featherweight much longer because the cuts are so rough on him. And I don't know if this one is going to be an exception or not. Ortega said that he's had his doubts that the fight is going to go down. I think it probably is going to go down, but I don't know. For me, I'm taking Ortega. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, like, as far as like the method, or I'm not really sure yet. I probably will do a video on it, but that's my feeling. I'm picking Ortega.
Okay. Now, my man Roger, man, they're in Toronto right now. Manager Valentina showing us a lot of love, man. We trying to come get this work Mobcast Raw MMA show. We trying to get this thing kicking and popping, man. Need you guys, man, to come in, smash the like button. Hell, share some of these damn videos, man. We got to get this channel popping, man. I want this to be like the all MMA hub, everybody welcome talk channel, man. We get it in. My man Dennis Espinosa in the building. Y'all know what we do.
What's up, Dennis?
Espinosa in the building, y'all.
Hey, good evening. Good to be here.
Dennis, breaking news, Espinosa is in the building. Dennis, man, we got to get your thoughts, man, on Max Holloway and Brian Ortega.
If Max is healthy, I'd give it marginally to Max. I'm sort of torn because I like both guys. It's one of those fights where I hate to see either guy lose, actually. I'm sort of, my heart's leaning a little bit more towards Ortega. I'd like to see Ortega win maybe a little more, but it's still a tough one. It's one of those things where whoever wins, I win, and whoever loses, I lose. It's one of those deals. I think PK's evaluation is correct. Max is better at distance from a boxing stand-up point, but in close in the clinch, it's sort of like the same thing as Valentina and Joanna. Joanna may have an advantage from the outside, but she's not going to be able to keep it outside. And Valentina will be able to eat her up in the clinch and close quarters, dirty boxing, everything else.
Okay. So, but you ain't picked a person, Dennis. I'm trying to put you on the spot. I'm holding your feet to the fire, man. Who you got winning the fight, bro? Yes, sir.
Well, you can call me bro. That's cool. We're all brothers, right?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, who's going to win? But guys, it's hard to know whether Max is going to be healthy or not. If Max is healthy, I marginally Max. I'll pick Max. If he's too emaciated from weight loss, then I got Ortega.
Okay. Hey, man, I'm going Ortega, man, straight up, man, because Max Holloway looked like, man, I don't know, man, he looked like a vegetable, man. And I'm not even being funny. He looked like he in a vegetative state. The way he talked, the way he walked, the way he act, the way he moved. He just don't look the same, man. This dude has been in wars, a lot of damage, and I'm gonna be honest. I think Mac's gonna get his ass whooped, man. I call Brian Ortega got a new name for me, man. I call him Brian Uppercut Ortega. He hit you one of them uppercuts, man. You going to sleep, man. I mean, and Ortega's just a rough customer, man. He rough, he rugged, and he just damn aggressive, man. The guy just don't stop, man. And when he get in there, man, Ortega not playing around, man. Ortega really, he trying to hurt you. He trying to get you out of there, man. And Brian Ortega is no nonsense, man. The guy, it's I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't see Max Holloway getting his victory. I think Brian gonna rough this dude up. I think Brian gonna let him hang around. Matter of fact, man, I'm picking maybe third round stoppage by Brian Ortega.
Yeah, Holloway is a tough weight cut. It'll be interesting. Ortega has a pretty rough street background as well.
Yeah, that's very true. I watched the open workouts here like an hour or so ago, and Ortega just looks faster to me. He looks faster. He looks crisper with his hands. Max has really good looping punches, but Ortega just looks really sharp, especially going right down the pipe and just that clinch work. Because he like Coach alluded to, that uppercut too, man. He lifted Frankie Edgar, literally lifted him off his feet. And that he's the first person to ever stop Frankie. So that really opened my eyes.
Stopped him like a damn freight train, bro.
Oh, it was crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying Max can't win it, but just the way they look, Ortega just looks sharper to me. That's just my opinion.
Genesis Green in the building. Genesis Green, I got a quick message from Mr. Skinny Jeans. He said that he could give a damn about your opinion. Genesis Green, your response.
Who said that?
It's a troll that comes to my channel. His name is Skinny Jeans.
Why is he fucking with me?
Genesis, I don't know. I guess he wanted to see what you would say to his statement. And yeah, he says he don't give a damn. And I'm looking at the message from Skinny Jeans. It's a guy that comes in with a pair of skinny jeans. He wears an Illuminati hat. And, I can't even talk fights with a guy like that, but he says he could give a damn about your opinion.
Well, I can give a damn about his mama. How about that?
Oh, damn. We got her worked up. Okay, Genesis. So listen, now you got to tell us about this fight, man. Brian Ortega versus Max Holloway. What's up?
I got Brian. Max still seems kind of fucked up from, he don't look like he ready. He just look horrible right now. I'm sorry. I don't see Max winning. I don't.
God,
I love Max. He's been an amazing addition to the UFC and everything. But since his ordeal with him being in the hospital and stuff, he don't look the same. And I'm not sure he gonna make it out of this because Brian go tax that ass.
Yeah, you know what? I think Brian Ortega, man, he in the zone right now. Brian Ortega is in the zone, and I can't see Max getting this done, man. If Max get this done, he'll be the first dude that's done took a boatload of ass whoopings to come back and just do this thing, man. I don't know, man. I like Max Holloway, but ass whooping, third round knockout, Brian Ortega. Okay. Do what, Janice?
It might be a second round or a first round. If he catch him, I mean, you just never know. But
okay,
I feel bad for Max because he still look like, how like people have like strokes and stuff, and afterwards they don't look like they recovered 100%. That's how he looking. I just feel sorry for him, and he just taking this fight, and nobody's really telling him, hey, I think you should give yourself more time to heal. They just, you got this, you could do this, but what about his health?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the thing about some of these trainers, man.
They don't down.
Yeah, some of these trainers, they ain't been in an octagon or a ring in years, and so their mind is telling them, "Hey, go fight," but their bodies can't even do it anymore. But they want their fighters to go in. They ain't taking no punishment. It's them fighters, man. They getting in there taking that punishment, man. But Max, I think him and people like Kat Zingano, I think they need to call it a day, like for real.
Yeah, the other scary aspect is hasn't been determined what was wrong with him in the last fight that he pulled out. They don't know what happened with him, and that's.
I thought somebody said he had like a stroke or something, right?
Yeah, the stroke he wouldn't be fighting. I don't think they determined that for sure.
Well, it was something he had that was serious though, because Dana was saying he would give him 2 years to come back, and he wouldn't let nobody get his title and stuff. So it was something serious. I forgot what it was though.
Dana White with his crispy bald head. Come on, man. Come on. You can't believe. You can't. He said a lot of stuff, man. This dude can't even remember stuff he said last week, man.
I know.
Okay. All right, George Page, your thoughts on Holloway and Ortega?
Let me start. Good evening, evildoers. And my thing is, I feel that if Holloway's not 100%, he should get a complete full physical. He needs to get a CAT scan. He needs to get MRI, everything, just to make sure that if he does have, because like I said, my mother, she had a stroke 2 years ago, and we were in and out of the hospital twice in our county. Then went to the next county, found out she had a stroke. And that's the funny thing. If you don't catch it early in time, it can really do you more harm than good. She still has issues because she can't use her left side and whatever else. But if Max has some kind of serious medical condition like that, become a trainer, become whatever. Because if Ortega, he's still like, how old is Ortega? Like not even 30 yet. And Max is how's Max?
They're both the same age. Max. It was funny. Max has been saying that. Not to cut you off, George, but Max has been saying, he's like, well, I'm the younger fighter. He's not. He is technically younger, but it's by months. They're both 27. Max just turned 27, so they're the same age, and Max has taken much more damage.
They both look old as hell, though.
Damn, yeah. I thought he was like 30. I thought he was like 32, maybe 33. I'm looking more Ortega. I know he's in his early 20s. He's like his late to mid 20s.
Max is 27 and looking all fucked up like that.
They're both 27. They're the same age.
Damn, they age horribly. They look horrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Ortega, I believe he's young, but I didn't think Max was that young.
Yeah, I didn't either. Okay, guys. So let's get this back. We're gonna get it back on track. Okay. All right. So what I want now is the keys of victory. Don't give me no one short answer, okay? Because you know what, we can go listen to a bonehead MMA for a short answer. I want a keys to victory. I want a short keys to victory. Now look, don't take 1,000 hours to give us your keys to victory, okay? Don't do all that. Just give us a quick keys to victory for each fighter, what they got to do. Okay, I'm gonna start with you first. Dennis, breaking news, Espinosa.
Max has to stay on the outside and box and beat him up from the outside. Ortega's better in the clinch and he's better on the ground.
Okay, that's Dennis, breaking news, Espinosa. Okay, George Page, keys of victory.
Well, Max has to take the lead first and put in his better shot. And Ortega, if he can dodge his Max's shots, he can survive.
Okay. All right, man, these are awesome breakdowns. Okay, my girl, my woman, Genesis Green, go for it.
Keys to victory. Brian Ortega takes the lead and stay on Max and take him to the ground. And it's, to me, that's it right there. I mean, because Max could try to try to outbox him and stuff, but Brian's gonna catch him and it's gonna be over. He's gonna take him to the ground.
Dang. Okay. So basically, I see most of them on the panel. I guess most everybody is thinking that Brian Ortega could probably pull this thing out, man.
So Max has got to stay. Max has got to stay on the outside, and because he does not want to get in close with Ortega. He doesn't even want to get in boxing range with Ortega. For Ortega, he needs to start early. Max is not a fast starter. Max usually takes a couple rounds to get his opponent's range and stuff. So Ortega needs to pounce on him quickly. That's my keys.
Okay. All right. Now forward. I've already sent you out the link, so come on in and come get this work, man. Come get this damn work, okay? Real breaking news, real quick. Genesis Green, Skinny Jeans has indicated that he thought your opinion was shit. Your thoughts?
And I thought his mama was shit for having him.
Okay, guys, and that's Genesis Green opinion. I'm gonna read all these messages. Yeah, we'll keep reading all these messages from throughout the show. I don't know.
He needs to learn not to mess with Genesis because he'll have a revelation and she'll make him have an Exodus.
Yeah, I think she will. I don't know, Genesis. I think you said something that tweaked the nerve. Who knows? I don't. Who knows with these guys nowadays? Okay, all right. One of the main fight. Okay, the main fight that we've been talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all the synopsis here with Bojangles. Okay, Bojangles has they did all episodes, they embedded blogs, they did all this stuff. Joanna has said that listen, Valentina. So Valentina hadn't changed in 10 years. Okay, she said, Valentina pretty much doing the same thing. Now, guys, that's ironic, and I'm not gonna sound arrogant, but that's what we've been saying here about her on this show. So I don't know. Maybe either her, Mike Brown, or somebody been listening to our podcast. Somebody have, okay? Because Joanna come out and she say that Valentina ain't changed. Valentina said, "Listen, I'm gonna fight Joanna, and it ain't gonna matter, okay? It don't matter what she do. She still can't win. I need y'all thoughts, okay? I need y'all thoughts on this particular fight, and we're gonna start with you first, George Page."
Well, which this is just gonna be a murder scene. I mean,
damn,
it's like I know, like say movie quotes. It's like Papa Doc in 8 Mile. I'm gonna murder this man. That's what's gonna happen. Joanna, she has not, like I said, she has not changed in 10 years. She's still stuck in that mindset where I'm the bookie woman. But here's this: bookie woman can't do nothing against an Eastern European assassin like Valentina. Valentina has not fought in almost pretty much in just about 10 months. Since was it February, March when she last fought? When she pretty much just made Swiss meat out of Basil Caccietta. And she's been waiting for a fight, and Nico ducks out. Then they were gonna give a Sarge, and they changed their mind because Joanna want to fight. I'm sorry. You better well get the pallbearers ready. Bring in the crying session. Tell her mama to make sure she has a nice dress when they put her into the casket. And I think Valentina be there just to say, you if she dies, she dies, and that's it.
Dang, God, dog, man, George done went in. George done came in pretty hot and heavy. And
I have twisted imagination. She knows
everything. PK, man, let's talk, man. What are your thoughts about Joanna's views and Valentina's views on each other, man? Because they kind of been going in on each other, man, and it's kind of been funny.
Well, to be honest, I don't know the extensive history between them. I know they've fought 3 times before in kickboxing, but as far as like the back and forth between them, I can only speak to what I've seen, and it just seems like there's definitely bad blood. And I think that it's more on Joanna's side. I mean, she lost those fights, so she obviously has to justify that or like rationalize that in her head somehow to be able to feel like she has a chance to win this. But I don't know. As far as that goes, I think I think it's too much of a psychological edge for her to overcome. The fact that she's been knocked out by Rose, and I think Valentina probably hits harder than Rose. And I don't know. I don't see this ending well for Joanna.
Yeah, but now let's get this. Now, Genesis Green, Joanna said she was never knocked out. Your thoughts?
Somebody must have knocked one of her fucking brain cells loose.
Oh, hey, so why you say that?
Because for somebody to say they wasn't knocked out when they was, something wrong. She just needs to admit it and move on. I mean, come on now. You're not going to win every fight. I mean, that's life, You just admit it and move on. Like, the fans in the world will respect you more when you just admit stuff and move on.
So why do you think, like, Joanna Why do you think the bad blood is just consistent with those, man? Like, why do you think the bad blood is so consistent with these two? I mean, did you see the face-off between those two? You see the press conference?
She's so funny to me. She make me laugh when she be in people's face.
Hey, but what did Valentina? Man, somebody ready to order. Somebody hit that mute now button.
Oh,
yeah, about nobody ready to order. Hey, take my order. Take my order. Okay, give me an order. Shut the hell up. Back there in the background, lady.
Can I get a large
Whoever
fry,
that is.
please?
Yeah,
I like a tapatonipa and a shake and double cheeseburger, hold the mustard.
You don't need no
2,
double
please.
cheeseburger.
God, dog.
Mind your business.
Oh,
What I said, that ain't no change in mother.
God, boy, they already started. God, dog. We ain't even been in this 20 minutes, and y'all already at each other, man. God, dog.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay, all right. I think she meant it. So
I know you want
Genesis.
to, but I'm not your type.
Oh, damn, Genesis.
King Kong, never.
Damn.
Even King Kong got fade away once in a while.
I doubt that.
Hey, y'all crazy. Okay, Genesis. What did you think when you saw Joanna all up in Valentina's face, in the face off, like she was doing that crazy stuff? She tried to.
I bust out laughing. I say, look at this skinny ass bitch like she tough. Cause you know how she do that funny ass face, then she bend down and like she looking into somebody's soul. I said, this bitch is really crazy. She crazy.
Yeah, there's something wrong with her, man. I think she.
But you know what? It's heavy on her soul to win, cause you know she got ass whipped 3 times. That's a hard pill to swallow. I don't care if it's sports or not. We supposed to, oh, well, this is a sport, so we supposed to look past it. Nah, you beat my ass 3 times, so I need to get some type of redemption. So to me, even if, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Even when Valentina wins, even if she put up a good fight, I think she gonna feel better about it this time. Cause I watched them 3 Muay Thai fights and it was ugly. She just slung that little bitch around. I'm just like, damn, fight back.
Yeah, but she said that one of the fights was close. I mean, is she telling the truth?
I watched all 3 of them, and one of them it did kind of look a little close, but not as close as she talking about. I mean, any fight gonna look close if you swinging and you hitting back. I mean, it's a fight, duh. It's not a fight if you don't hit back. So.
Okay, all right, PK, man. Your thoughts about the face off, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it, so I can't speak intelligently on that. I'll check my bet on this one.
God, dog. PK MMA and boxing, y'all. He failed on this one, but we'll come back to him. Okay. Dennis, breaking news, Espinoza. Your thoughts?
Same game. Joanna has to snipe from the outside, keep distance, and kick. She won't be able to do it. Valentina is better in the clinch and better on the ground, and better counter puncher. So, just Joanna won't be able to use her strengths to win or keep Valentina away. So Valentina takes it, and I think Valentina's just playing mad. she just looks playing mad about everything right now. Probably from a long way. She wants to fight. She's cold-blooded. With Priscilla, Priscilla was way overmatched. Everybody knew that going into the fight, and she still didn't give her any quarter. She took blood, and she gets Joanna hurt. There'll be blood.
Man, I don't know. It's gonna get ugly, man. It's gonna get ugly. Let's see.
Like Daniel Day-Lewis, there will be blood.
Yeah, there will be blood. There will be war. That's the old Dikembe Mutombo saying. Okay, forward. Okay, your thoughts. Forward is in the building. UK perspective. He coming in here to get some work.
Yeah, man. First of all, just thank you for obviously having me on the show. Shout out to you guys, obviously on the panel. George Page, obviously Genesis, Dennis Espinoza, obviously my guy PK Boxing. Yeah, it's a shame. I actually had a lot to say about the Max Holloway Ortega fight, but to be honest, I got a lot to say about this fight as well. That I've been looking forward to for a long time. Pretty much as close to super fight as you're gonna get about it actually being the super fight. But I mean, the super fight is for a long time. I wanted to see Skira from the ring, so I'm saying looking forward to Saturday. And the actual fight is, I mean, for the actual press conference itself, I really want to see the interaction between the two of them because obviously we know Joanna, aka Bojangles. I got that right? Bojangles.
Oh God, dog. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, good to
Oh
see.
yeah.
Yes, Bojangles. Yeah, she doesn't. But let's be real, she doesn't get a lot of love in these streets. I'm not sure too why, because again, she is one of the greatest of all time. But yeah, I give her a bigger chance than a lot of you guys seem to be giving her, because again, she's got the ability to snipe on the outside, like Dennis Espinosa said. Got the ability to outstrike Valentina in certain positions. I think certainly from the outside range when she's not getting too close, obviously Valentina's got a really lethal right hook. I feel it's positions for her to actually, again, get off and actually maybe sneak around. Maybe not necessarily going for a finish, but certainly to be able to outstrike and maybe just sneak rounds, obviously with leg kicks, outside strike, and so I think there's a chance for her to potentially get the W in this fight. But yeah, it's going to be tough because I mean, as we saw even in the face-off and obviously for the entire press conferences, someone like Valentina, you're not going to be able to rattle mentally. Yeah, Joanna knows she's going to be in for a tough fight, and again, it's going to be a hard one for her to win. But I give her a lot more of a chance than a lot of you guys seem to be giving her.
Okay. Hey, man, that's a great response. Now let's talk reality. Okay. Now let's get into the reality. Who's she gonna snipe from the outside? Yo, you talking about the same way she sniped Rose from the outside? Well, what did they get her? They got her ass whooped. Okay. She was laid out on the ground. Okay. Trying to look up. I think she looked up for a minute. She thought she saw God, and then Rose hit her, knocked her head back to the ground, tapped on the ground, praying that God come up out the ground and save her from that ass whooping. And that's what's going to happen forward. Valentina, listen, man. Hey, look, we called her Bojangle check. Hell, we're going to call her earthquake check. I mean, she's going to get shaken all up and down the octagon, okay? She's going to get the hell beat out of her. Valentina going to pick her foot. She's going to break it off in Joanna's ass, okay? This is going to be easy work. This is going to be an easy work fight. She going to, look, man. But, okay, you tell me. No, I'm going to tell you. How Valentina decides to do it. Valentina could decide to submit her. Valentina could decide just to box her to death, kick her to death. Or, Valentina can just choose to take her to the ground, man. See, whatever Valentina wants to do to Bojangles, she ain't got a chance, okay? I'm going to tell you why I say this, and then I'm going to drop this mic, man. The reason why I say this forward is because when her and Mike Brown was eating sushi, okay? They were sitting there eating some sushi, and Mike Brown, I just said, damn, this dude got to be dumber. This dude got to be dumber than Fat Boy looking at porn. Okay? I said it. He's at the table, and he said, yeah, well, we're going to trade, we're going to train Amanda, and we're going to train Joanna like we trained Amanda, because I've already prepared for this. And I said, man, a trainer of his caliber, damn sure can't be sitting here thinking, man, that he can train Joanna the same way he trained Amanda and think he gonna get results. And then they was looking at a video. You see how Amanda just went after her? You see how she's being tentative? And I'm sitting there like thinking, damn, Mike Brown and his big ass nose. Boy, they smelling themselves, ain't they? But first of all, Amanda Nunes is a bigger fighter, okay? The fight you should have been watching is Priscilla Caccietta. That's the fight they should have been watching. Because that's how she's going to behave against a 125-pounder. And furthermore, Joanna, coming up from what, strawweight? She's coming up. Valentina is going to behave in that, okay? She's going to behave that way. She's not going to behave the way she fought Amanda, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be night and day. I don't know, man. And my final thought, who's that strength trainer? That dude with the fucked up haircut. I can't remember his name, man. Boy, like somebody took a butter knife and cut the edges off his head. Okay. He's sitting there talking about, yeah, I got Joanna doing all these repetitions in the weight room, and I'm gonna give her one punch knockout power. I'm like, where she lit 70 pounds. 70 pounds, one punch knockout power. Oh, it's like somebody gave you a one-stop shopping fucked up hair. Okay. Now, okay, you're responsible for it. I know I said a lot. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I mean, I love listening to you talk. That's why I'm obviously a big fan of your channel. So, yeah, I mean, takes from that. I mean, first of all, if I was Valentina, again, I would definitely implement some wrestling. As we saw in those 3 Muay Thai fights, ragdolling Joanna Bojangles in the clinch. She was literally ragdolling her. So that's something that I will certainly implement, as well as obviously a short range boxing, which is a lot more crisp. But again, going from look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, coach. I mean, this is all the same smoke you were giving me before the Wilder Fury fight. We all saw how that turned out. So again, my prediction is still Valentina will win. But I'm saying just don't turn out JJ. I mean, she has it. Okay, let me just finish. Let me just finish on this because I know I just open up a can of worms now, right? I know I open up a can of worms right there. But let me finish on this point. JJ's got nothing to lose. She's already lost to this woman 3 times. She's already been knocked out by the current champion at Story. So really, she's in kind of like not a dead end, but kind of like, you know what? I've already been the champion. I've already proved I'm one of the best of all time, undisputed. No matter what anybody says about Bojangles, that is the case. So she's not got much to lose in this fight. She can go and have a decent performance, but that makes it also very dangerous. You know that she's got a bit more extra energy shots, obviously, without having to go through that brutal weight cut. So, again, I wouldn't be so quick to write her off. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Like we already wrote her off. She's done. She's just there as a door just for Joanna get to that belt. Let's be truthful about that. And for, like I said, if Joanna wants redemption, take your ass to church.
God, dog, forward. Come get this work.
That's right.
I'm saying this. You guys seen smoke before the Wilder Fury fight. I mean, we all saw how that ended up. I mean, I know it was a draw, but we all know how that really turned out. So again, I'm still predicting Shevchenko to win by decision.
His knockout was stolen. He was robbed.
Exactly, Ford. I love you, brother. But how?
Look, I mean,
do you really think that Tyson Fury was not knocked unconscious?
It was armed robbery.
I don't care about the count. I don't care about. I don't care about.
Just to answer you guys' question, do you think he was on the floor for more than 2 seconds? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, he was.
I don't care.
Yeah, I counted 11.
I don't care if he technically goes in the book as a KO, but he was knocked unconscious. You
He
can
sure
slice
was.
and dice that any way you want to.
He had a pillow and a blanket on that mat.
Every punch that he took after that, even block punches, are going straight in the bank for the rematch. Boom, cha-ching, boom, cha-ching, boom, cha-ching.
Okay, now real quick, Genesis Green, Brian Jensen has entered the comment thread and he wants to give you some work. Genesis, your thoughts?
I think Genesis ducked out.
Dang, I was having fun, man. I knew she was gonna get on him.
Yeah,
damn, I know she was gonna get on him.
I mean, this is a great chance for me to just come back in and really this is a great chance for me to just come back in and make a point. You guys said that Fury was on the ground for more than 10 seconds. Debatable. I mean, if you see the stopwatch, there's different videos online. But guys, we all know as boxing fans. Again, I'm not the biggest boxing fan of all time here, but we all know between 10 seconds and a 10 count. Specifically, the referee's 10 count.
Exactly. No, you're right. You're right. Ford, you're right. Ford,
when the referee says 10
you are absolutely right. So you know what? If you want to if you want to say that Tyson Fury didn't get knocked out and that he beat Jack Reese's 10 count, that's fine. But you also have to accept the fact that Tyson Fury was knocked unconscious. He was sparked out, and I'm sorry, but for most of boxing history and for most of combat sports history that I've seen, once a fighter gets sparked out like that, they just ain't quite the same. Now, you know what? If Fury's the exception, bro, you know I eat my crow with the best of them. Stylebender fed me a bunch of crow recently. But I'm just saying, most of the time, they don't come back the same. And I think the rematch is going to be a lot more definitive. But that's just
I said I prepared the count to win. Buster Douglas fought.
Hell, y'all, we done turned this damn live stream into a boxing chat, man. God, dog.
It can't be helped.
I'm sorry, man.
I need you to say the door, man. Man, we can go on my channel.
It's Forward's fault. Come
on. Now we got to clean this shit up. Okay. All right. Real quick, Genesis Brian Jensen is going to the thread. He wants to give you some word. Your thoughts on that?
Who want to give who some word?
Brian Jensen wishes to give you some work, and he's going to come on the screen.
Tell Brian Jensen to stick his head on the fucking guillotine.
God.
Okay, Brian Jensen will be in the stream momentarily. Brian Jensen is coming to the stream. Brian, when you come in, don't be cutting people off, and man, put that damn mute button on, man, because dude, you be sitting there laughing and shit, man, with the mute button. I'm gonna mute your ass. I promise you. I'm gonna mute the hell out of you every chance I get.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Brian Jensen. Brian Jensen.
Man, this turned into a boxing chat. I'm happy about that.
The devil's advocate is here.
Oh, Brian. Come on, Brian. You can't take that, Brian.
No, it's okay. I don't care.
Speak up, man. Be a man. Be a man. Be a man. Don't back down. Don't back down. Stand up. Stand up. Be a man.
And you know what? I just want to say I agree with the guy that talked about the long count. I rewatched the fight, and yeah, man, Tyson Fury was knocked the fuck out. He was knocked the fuck out. I mean, Jack Reese counted to 12, and actually, Jack Reese he didn't even start on the count until 3 seconds after Tyson Fury hit the ground. And what did Jack Reese say recently? He said, "Oh, I wasn't going by boxing rules. I was going by spirit." What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? You were going by spirit? Do you mean the Holy Spirit? Do you mean the Holy Ghost? What are we talking about?
He was
tell him, Jensen. Tell him, bro. I'm loving it. Tell him.
Wild.
He was kind of like acrobat.
That whole fight was suspect, but it was a great fight. I mean, the judges were paid off by Al Heyman, and Jack Reese was paid off by Frank Warren, and it was a great fight.
Man, y'all, wow. Okay. We got to clean this up, man. We got to clean it up. Hold on.
I don't know about
we got to clean the shit up, guys.
That fight had the fixes in all over.
Come on. No, we got to clean it up, y'all.
It was armed robbery.
The fix was
No, I got to moderate this shit. Come on.
Okay. Let's go. Let it go, fellas. Let's just
come on now. I got to moderate this, man. We're not going into a frenzy. Okay. Yeah. Damn. Let's talk about some more fights on this fight card, man. All right, man. I want to get into this fight, man. I want to talk about I don't know. Do you guys know anything about Chad and Diego?
Never heard of them.
God, dog, y'all MMA fans? Okay, all right. Eric Anders versus Elias Diedro. I know y'all know who those two are.
We're talking about Diego Sanchez, coach?
No, Fiera. Okay, well, y'all probably don't know. Let's move up to Eric Anders versus Elias Diedro. Now, y'all know who Elias is, right? That's that dude. That's a male ring girl, man.
The model, yeah.
Yeah, man. He the dude.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Oh, that's just hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious to me.
Ring guy.
Yeah,
and Eric, that's for Invicta. What do you say?
Well, I'm just saying we're gonna talk about the fight, and y'all know Eric Anders, man. The dude from Bama, man, who be knocking everybody the hell out, man.
Your boy, Eric, your boy Anders.
Yeah, Eric, your boy Anders. All right, let's start with Dennis Breaking News Espinosa. Hey, Mr. Breaking News. Who you got in this fight, man? See, I'm finna mute the shit out of some people, man. Y'all sitting here eating and smacking it, man. Put that shit out. Damn. On this
Coach, he's talking, but we can't hear him. You might need to unmute him.
Oh. No, I didn't mute him.
It should be unmuted.
Yeah, I would never. Okay, so Mr. Breaking News Espinosa. Who you got in this fight, man? Eric Anders and or Elias Diedro, the male ring girl.
Elias is really funny. I have no idea. I never expected Elias to even go as far as he's gone. He's really awkward, but he wins. So I have no call, but I have 2 cents later on because y'all passed me with the other topics. So I'll move on. Let's move on to the next guy.
Dennis got it out of his system. All right, George Page, man. Your thoughts on this fight, and you can elaborate.
Well, the ring guy. Well, if he wins, then that's good for him because that gives him, he'll get more stock later on. He might can just get out of the ring guy business because that's like it's fair that Invicta is a division for women, and then I remember one was a female boxer said that they need more ring men. They don't need the girls for their fights because hey, they're women. But the fact is, it's about what the male fan base wants. You want to see a pretty girl walk around, and that's the guys who go see the fight, not women. This guy, if he can pull out a win, that's good for him. If not, whatever.
Dang, man. All right, George, that's a pretty good breakdown, man. All right, Jensen, go for it, man. Your thoughts, man. Eric Anders, Elias Diedro.
Okay. Is the guy he's fighting even good?
I mean, he's a ring girl.
Okay. No, I mean the ring girl guy, the guy that he's fighting, is his opponent any good? Because I don't know much about his opponent.
Who, Anders?
Yeah.
Yeah, come get your boy been knocking people out, man. Come get your boy. I know you want to research, man. You know,
Well,
he
okay. I mean, Anders might have some skill, but I mean, the guy, he doesn't really have any significant victories. He doesn't have a lot of experience, so I don't even know how he's going to measure up. I mean, I got to do more research on his opponent, so I don't really have much to say on how's he going to do this weekend.
Okay.
I'm just going to talk about Valentina versus Joanna. That's all I'm here to talk about.
Okay. So what we do since she came in late, we'll go back to it and we'll get your thoughts. Okay. Who we got? All right. Genesis Green, Eric Anders, come get your boy, or Elias Diedro.
Come get your boy. He gonna pop his little pretty ass. The Ken doll going down. The ring girl is going down.
You a hater. I think you just hating on him for no reason.
He's a ring guy.
The ring girl.
Yeah. Yeah. She's jealous because they called her to be a ring girl.
Oh God, dog, Genesis. I know you. Come on.
Elias is
you jealous because you ain't worked out in 30 years.
God damn.
Ooh, damn.
That's not a problem.
God.
That's not a problem. I'm not worried about that.
Do not fuck with me because we can go.
You want to go?
We could go.
You want to go, bro? You want to go, bro?
We can go. I'm about that life.
You go, bro.
We can go tonight.
Hey, Johnny, put her in a body bag.
Well, y'all crazy, man. Come on, George. You know she gonna get animated, man. Don't, man. Quit messing with her, man.
I know. I just like poking the bear, Coach. I'm sorry.
Don't poke that bear. Don't poke that bear. That bear bites.
Elias is actually a -130 favorite.
Okay.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that.
So they think the ring girl gonna win?
Yeah. Okay. Dennis breaking news. Espinoza always comes with the balance here. My
Lord Merlin, I salute you.
So Dennis, I mean, do you know anything about the guy? I've seen him fight one time. I've seen him fight once.
I've seen Elias fight a few times, and he's awkward and strange looking as hell. It's just funny, but he manages to win. So it's interesting.
Yeah, now my boy Unfickle Fight fan, he said, look, Eric Anders is a raw talent. He is an athlete who can fight, but needs to work on his cardio. Okay. I mean, Dennis, does that seem like a pretty good, analysis?
Yeah, that seems pretty fair.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah. Okay, PK. Oh, wait a minute. Hang it.
Yes, sir. So I have seen both of these guys fight before. I've seen Eric Anders more recently, more than Elias. And Eric Eric, your boy, is definitely more heavy-handed. He used to fight light heavyweight. He arguably beat my boy Machida. And he did get stopped by Thiago Santos recently. Thiago Santos is no slouch, but that was a pretty bad stoppage. That was the one where he kind of just like was going back to his corner and just kind of collapsed. That fight should have been stopped way before. Another example of a bad stoppage on the piggyback off the Tyson Fury thing. But anyway, so I don't know how he is going to be after that. That was just in September. So if he has recovered from that mentally, I think my prediction is Eric Anders by stoppage. Of Elias's wins, he has two stoppages in the UFC, and he's been in the UFC since 2014. He wins a lot of decisions. I think Anders is more heavy-handed, but he does have cardio issues. So that's a good fight. I do want to do a little more research before I do a full breakdown on it. But my gut is I'm probably going with your boy Eric Anders. I think he's got the talent. They're about the same age. So if he's recovered, if he shook the cobwebs off from that knockout, which was a bad one, I think Anders will get the job done. Stoppage.
So that was the dude who took the fight that week, like a week notice in Brazil.
Yeah, he stepped in for.
He
stepped in for Jimmy Manoa.
Oh, okay,
that was bad. He should have taken that fight. He was doing pretty good for a good part, but then he just he just kind of just got
Yeah,
pieced up, and then when he went back
yeah,
to the ring, he
that was bad, man.
Okay.
They should have
yeah,
stopped
that
that.
was
And like, well, and so, but this is his return to middleweight too. So we'll see how that goes as well.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Good. Okay. So let me. Okay. Everybody gave their thoughts on it. Okay. All right, guys. So I want to go ahead and get into the next part of it because we got about 20 to 30 minutes left, man. So we got to come get some work. It's time to Jessica I. It's time to get this work. So Jessica I was hating on the fight today. She was hating on Valentina versus Joanna. Okay. And Jessica I said that having Bojangles fight Valentina is a horrible idea because basically Jessica I was saying, what have they done at 125 pounds? Okay. Now these are Jessica, not my quotes, because I know some of y'all love Jessica I, and y'all will drink Jessica I piss because y'all don't have no self-respect. But listen, Jessica said this, okay? She has said this. So what I want to get is y'all thoughts on Jessica I's statements towards this fight, okay? I want to start with Genesis first because I know Genesis. I'm gonna start with Genesis first, and it's for a good reason, okay? So
Yeah, because
Genesis.
I don't like, I don't like that racist bitch.
Oh damn! Here you
That's
go.
why.
Okay,
She
Cook. Yeah,
sounds so
Cook.
stupid. I mean, regardless of who they gave it to, it wasn't gonna be her. What the fuck has she done at 125? She is sorry. She is. I mean, just her whole being is pointless. So her even being in the UFC, I can't wait till they put her out. Actually,
So she's fighting Caitlin Chikugian, and it really seems like she's not really. I don't know. It's almost like you don't even know she's fighting Caitlin Chikugian because only people she's talking about is Valentina and Bojangles. I mean,
she
Genesis,
needs
your
to be
thought.
focused. She really needs to be focused because Chikugian go text that ass. Chikugian is gonna rock that ass. She is.
You're damn right.
I don't be understanding this with these fighters, not just the females, like the male side too. If you are to fight somebody, why the fuck are you worrying about somebody else fight that you're not even gonna fight right now? You need to be worrying about what's in front of you. That needs to be the main focus right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't see no way her getting past the Coogan.
Okay. Now, real quick, this quick bit of information. Forward is in the comment section, and he's giving Coach some work in the comment section. And I passed him over. Now, guys, he's from the UK. Now, the UK is a place where they really love their boxing, and and he's upset because many fighters over there they have been knocked out by American fighters. Now we're gonna go ahead and I forgot to get his opinion, man. On what was the topic? Oh, it was shoot. Yeah,
Eric
it was.
Anderson. We talk about
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get your thoughts on Eric Anders versus Elias Theodro, the ring girl.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it quick because PK made a lot of good points that I was gonna make. But I think I speak for every man, woman, and child when we say that we really want to see this ring man, ring girl come trying to get knocked the fuck out. Because yeah, I ain't about this ring man shit, like, for real. So yeah, and I think Anders has got the possibility to do it. My only question mark again is he's coming off a pretty quick turnaround from obviously a savage fight with Dos Santos. I think this is what September 25th. So yeah, it's not been that long since. So hopefully he's fully prepared, but. He's got some good wins and he showed a lot of good power in some of his fights in the UFC. He's got a soccer kick KO or on the McGregor final card, actually. It was August 25th. So he's also got a KO of Rafael Natal, so which is also a really good middleweight in years gone. So yeah, again, he's got a possibility to do it. It'll be interesting to see how he weighs in and if he's going to be in like efficient shape because obviously he's coming down from 205. So yeah, hopefully he can get the job done because again, I'm not about this ring girl shit, man. Like this guy needs to cut that shit out, man.
Yeah, man, I'm not. I'm really not about. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I don't have nothing against gays. I don't have nothing against those guys, man. They can do what they want. But I just feel like our manhood sometimes be on assault, man, with all the stuff. And You speak
Yeah,
up.
let me just say to anybody who's gay or who feels that kind of way about the same sex, there's nothing wrong with that. That's all good. That's all good. Like you're welcome as well on the channel. Drop a like and everything. But yeah, I mean, it's just not for me.
No.
I
completely. I am as liberal as they come, man, and I still don't think there's anything wrong with being just a straight dude. Like I'm a straight guy. I'm not homophobic at all. But I don't like the whole pretty boy model thing in the UFC, man. I don't like it with Rockhold. I don't like it with Theodoro. Just fucking fight, man. Joe Ban. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I agree. Me, I'm very liberal as well. I support gay rights and stuff like that. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I mean the whole like pretty boy thing is just like I don't know. It's just yeah.
But his fact is
certain things is just not it's kind of uncalled for, I guess.
Guys like Luke Rockhold and a couple of bring a woman's fan base, and that's what you.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good, but just fucking fight.
He fight, but you know what? Why no one says nothing about when Paige Van Zandt fights and she makes some money? It's just about no different. Or maybe something like a super.
I don't know, man. See, I don't know. Just me being a head, I just don't want to see no dude with a sign. I don't want to see that, man.
But that's you gotta remember the feminists, they want that because they want to feel like what if we gotta get out there and wear like little shiny shorts and crop tops and
I think it's a distraction. I think it's a big distraction, man. Like whatever about the the gay or straight or whatever, man. I just think it's a distraction from what you're doing.
I don't care nothing about. I don't really give a damn about that, man. No ring guy, man. Sick of that stuff, man.
Like I said,
that's talked about in the UFC, but it's not like a big deal. Like Amanda Nunes, when she fought Rocky Pennington, it was pointed out that this is the first time you've had two openly gay fighters fighting each other, and it was a good milestone. But that wasn't the big deal. It was kind of talked about in passing. So it's like, and that's kind of good because we're at this point now where it's like it shouldn't be a fucking big deal, Like that's where the UFC is at right now.
But that's the thing is, but like people can't let go of the fact about, especially women get a pass if they're lesbians and in sport. Men don't get that pass.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, they do.
And
that's true.
It's
not like in the UFC they heavily promote beautiful women, but women that don't look beautiful, they just shit on them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what we want to see. Okay. No, being real, that's what we want to see. But folks, let's go ahead, man. Let's do this. So, okay, we done got over there. I want to get back to Jessica I, okay? I want to get back, and Ford, it's cool, man. Yeah, you don't make a comment. I'll say it in a minute. Yeah, I had an issue. Our manhood is under damn attack. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, that's just what it is, okay? But I want to get back to Jessica I's comments, okay? Jessica I is clearly, man, she hating on this fight, okay? I heard from Genesis Green first. I don't know, man. I just want to hear about, hear from Merlin, hear from Dennis Breaking News Espinosa. Let's get that in.
Well, I think her statements are ignorant. I have the same feeling about all fighters. Do the work. Worry about yourself. Worry about your own fights and fight. And everything else is superfluous.
Okay. Dennis Breaking News Espinosa is short, specific, and he's to the point, okay? All right, let's go with my man Forward, man. What do you think, man, about the comments of Jessica I?
So I don't like to speak about things I don't know a lot about, which means I don't like to speak much at all, to be honest. I didn't hear her comment, so I'm gonna have to leave this one out still.
God dog. Man, Ford, I thought you knew everything. Dang it.
I mean I do, but I like to be humble, so I want to let other people speak. So yeah.
Oh my God, humble.
Okay, all right, George Page.
Well, you know how I feel about Jessica Black Eye. She has issues. I don't know if she just wants to get her ass handed to her by Valentina next. If she gets past Caitlin Kakujian, then and she has to face Valentina. I think she's gonna shit her pants like Justine Kish. That's what I say about that.
Legendary George Page has went into it and he said it. He did it. Okay, I see XA Gucci 23 in the doggone building. XA, man, we got to get your thoughts, man. Jessica I hating on this fight, man. I'm talking about she hating like no other.
I just want to say this. Fuck Jessica I, and I hope Caitlin Schuler whoops our ass. That's my thoughts.
God, dog. He came in the building. He start He set the fire, man. He set it on fire. Man, that's what's up, man. All right, who ain't had a chance to cook on Jessica or flip her face head? Who ain't had a chance to cook on Jessica?
Yeah, fuck her. She's racist, and I don't really see anything special. I hope Chikugan fucks her up.
Man,
fuck that bitch with a hot iron and acid and baking soda and salt.
Oh, okay. Now we ain't trying to mess her up, man. We just, hey, okay.
God,
Jessica, man, I'm gonna tell you why I dislike her, man. First of all, she was criticizing Sarge Eubanks, man. She was criticizing Sarge to the max, talking about, yeah, Sarge worried about this, worried about that. Well, look at your skinny ass head ass. I mean, look at you. You're on social media. Okay, you can't keep Bojangles and Valentina out your damn mouth. Everybody know you salty and jealous because you feel like you've been passed up. But what the fuck have you done in the UFC besides get your ass whooped? You got beat up by Betch Kohale. Okay, you got your ass whooped by Misha Tate. You got destroyed. You still talking junk. You got a split decision, okay, in your first fight at 125 pounds, and you getting on the microphone shouting like you done beat the world. Jessica, you a loser. Okay, you get in here, and all you do is talk junk. You make excuses. Every ass whooping you got, you made an excuse for why you got your ass whooped. Okay, you want to talk about being at 135, you too small, but go tell it to Valentina. Okay, Valentina made lemonade out of lemons at 135 because it wasn't no flyweight division. Okay, no, you gave us what damn complaint. Okay, you complain. You're jealous of Derek Lewis. You're jealous of Bojangles. You're trying to overlook Caitlin Chikugian like she ain't on your level. You ain't got no level. The level you on the low level, Jessica. Nobody looking for you in these streets. They laughing at you. They laughing at you because they think you are a sucker, okay? They think you a damn sucker, okay? And then you do a goofy ass interview. And damn, you got a dog, okay, with a dressed up dog. So you know that's the nerve with me. What the hell? Y'all, what the hell is wrong with this girl? She on a whole other level of delusion. I mean, damn, she got Bojangles beat. I'm talking about literally, man. This woman's on a whole nother scale of delusion. She need her ass whooped, okay? And I'm talking about not just whoop, but whoop. I want to see what her excuse gonna be. Caitlin Chikugian whoop that ass. I want to see what the excuse. I wonder what she's gonna come up with. Well, you know, and there's people been talking about, well, she 12-1 as a flyweight. Okay, what is she fighting the past as a flyweight? Okay, you ain't fought 12 Caitlin Chikugians. You ain't fought no Valentinas. You ain't fought. Come on, Jessica, cut it out. Okay, she's giving herself more credit than she actually deserves, okay? This girl remind me of Megan Anderson goofy ass. I mean, she just do. And I get sick and tired of her, man. All she do is talk. Got mad, okay, got pissed at Sarge because Sarge Eubanks, took a fight, okay? Sarge Eubanks took a fight.
Who's pissing in the toilet?
I don't know, but that's fucking disrespectful. You got to use the bathroom, man. Y'all, god dang, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Nasty. Straight up nasty.
Yeah, but anyway, man. I'm sick of Jessica.
Y'all ass will.
Yeah, man. That's really fucked up. I mean, seriously. Okay, I'm not even amused and entertained, man.
Well, Coach,
I'm sick of Jessica, y'all. I want to finish my talk. I'm sick of it, man.
Go ahead.
Because what they keep doing, man, they keep giving this girl opportunities. But then you got people like you got Vivian Pereira, who's only lost 2 times, okay? But they put out of there. Like, what has Jessica been doing, man? Like, what is
exactly?
I know. Who she know? Okay, who is she best friends with, man? That's keeping her around. She got 6 losses in the UFC. How the hell does that person still be around? Like, seriously. Come on, man. That's ridiculous, man. But anyway, that's my rant. Okay, man. All right, we're gonna start ejecting folks out of the stream, man. Like, yeah, I'm serious, man. Okay, all right. So, anybody else want to talk about Jessica I and her comments?
But
hey, brother Coach.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you guys already talk about Joanna and Valentina fight already? Because I actually missed it because I actually fell asleep, so I apologize for coming on late though. I just wonder if you guys already covered that.
We did. We're gonna circle back because Brian Jensen wanted to give his thoughts, and so we'll just go ahead and circle back, and then we'll circle back to you. Okay, go ahead, Brian Jensen, man. Give us your whole every thought that you got about this Valentina versus Joanna fight. I'm so used to calling her Bojangles, trying to call her name.
Well, I mean, I'll say this: it's really disappointing to me, that you got female fighters tearing down other female fighter fights, because I feel like fighters like Jessica Eye or Sajara Eubanks or Caitlin or whoever, they should be praising this fight. Like this is a fight between two great fighters. I mean, on paper, it looks like it's going to be a close fight. I think Valentina is most likely going to dominate Joanna, is going to beat her to the punch. But this could be a great fight. I mean, Joanna's had 10 years of studying Valentina. She might have a new game plan. She might be in the fight. But I think Valentina's going to overwhelm her. But I feel like, women should really, in women's MMA, especially in the UFC, should actually support each other more and build each other up a lot more, because whoever wins this fight is going to be an active champion. So the flyweight division is going to be progressing. It's going to be moving. It's going to be going, because Joanna, I mean, love her or hate her, she was an active champion at strawweight. She was constantly defending her belt. She fought 2-3 times a year, twice a year. This is her third fight this year. Valentina wants to be active. The problem is that women keep pulling out and keep either screwing up their weight cuts or pulling out the last minute. That's what's screwing her up. But Valentina wants to be active. I mean, I can imagine Valentina fighting 3-4 times in a year. So this is a great fight because you got two women who are going to show up. They're going to put on a great fight, and they're going to be active champions. They're not going to just hold up a division for 8, 9, 10 months and, have all these women fighting each other and have a bunch of interim title fights, and just, I mean, even with Conor McGregor holding up the lightweight division for 2 years, there was at least still some progression in that division. With Nico holding up the belt and basically fucking with Valentina and her whole team, it's put a stun into the division. It's kind of stunned its growth a little bit because it's just starting. The lightweight division in men's MMA has been around already for like 7 years. But this is a great fight. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it. I don't really like Joanna as a person, but she's great at hyping fights and she's a fantastic striker. Valentina is a very honorable person. She's a great fighter. She's better all around in MMA. But, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Joanna's going to be active, and Valentina's going to be more precise. She's going to be more accurate. But I think this is the thing with Joanna and her team is that they keep focusing on how Valentina fights at 135. When you look at all of Valentina's fights at 125, all of them, which are on YouTube, you can find most of them on YouTube, she doesn't fight like that. She's never like backing up or being a counter striker. She's always very aggressive, going for takedowns, being a more offensive fighter. She has more power. She's a lot stronger. She's more intimidating. She's more devastating. I think if Joanna is expecting for her to be the aggressor in this fight, she's going to have a rude awakening within maybe the first 20 seconds of the fight. Like Valentina's going to crack her with a left hand, and Joanna's like, "Oh shit, this isn't what I saw on tape." And ironically, the funny thing is, they only watched the fight between Valentina and Amanda Nunes, the first fight, the only fight that Amanda clearly won. The rematch could have gone either way. So I find it really interesting they didn't watch the rematch, but they watched the first fight that Nunes clearly won. So I find that very amusing. But that's just my thoughts, and I can't wait for the fight. And Jessica Eye is, there's just too much pettiness in women's MMA. There's not enough praise for this fight. I mean, this is really the best fighting the best. They're both coming off victories. I mean, these are some of the most skilled women's fighters in all throughout the world, and they're fighting each other in 2 days. So I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Good, man. Good. I mean, really good analysis, man. Okay. XA wanted to give his thoughts, and then I see Rugby Queen in the building. So I want to go from XA to Rugby Queen because they want to give their thoughts on the fight. So XA, let's get it.
Well, like I said, I just want to give my quick thoughts on the fight. Basically, how I see this fight going, I see Joanna. I mean, not Joanna. I see Valentina stopping Joanna, and probably in the second round. I mean, like I said, in the first round they're gonna probably feel each other out, and I could probably see Valentina just basically stopping Joanna because we all know Joanna is a point fighter, um, and everybody knows how to fight her now just by pressure. And I think, like I said, I think now, what's her name? Valentina's gonna be way too much for her this time. So yeah, man. Like I said, it's just my quick thoughts. I think Valentina's just gonna be way too much for Joanna. So yeah, like I said, it's gonna probably be a good fight. Just like what Holloway, Brian Jason broke it down. It's gonna be a pretty good fight, and I can't wait for it.
Okay, man. That was XA Gucci 23. Guys, real quick side note Dennis Espinoza has put on a pair of shades. This is a very dangerous thing. That means this man is going into hyperdrive and he's on a whole nother level of knowledge. That's the breaking news Dennis Espinoza. He took him off. God, dog, what the hell is he doing? Okay, Dennis breaking news Espinoza is the man. He put him back on for us. Okay, great. Okay, Rugby Queen, your thoughts on the fight?
Honestly, I mean, people are saying they can only see Valentina winning by decision. I disagree. I don't think Valentina's going to leave it up to the judges after her rematch with Amanda Nunes. So I think she's going to, I think I see a stoppage. I don't know. It may be by submission. It may be by TKO. It may be by KO. But I don't see Valentina letting this one go to the judges because she does not want to get screwed over like she did with the judges with her rematch against Nunes. Also, and I think the reason why Mike Brown and Joanna, the reason they didn't want it, they didn't look at the rematch between Nunes and Valentina because I bet you they probably knew deep down inside they thought Valentina won that fight. Valentina outstruck Amanda that fight. So what good is it going to do for them to look at that? I mean, Valentina outstruck her. So that's just my opinion. That's probably why they probably didn't want to look at that footage. They probably saw what we all saw. You know, I felt like Valentina won that fight, but I mean, that fight's over. It's done with, but I'm just saying that's probably why they didn't want to look at it. So Amanda, to me, didn't do shit in that fight. She didn't do shit in that fight. But I don't know. The judges saw it that way. But I mean, this is a great fight. And honestly, this is the fight that should have been made in the first place. They should have never, ever given out a belt for the tough season. Ever. I mean, it didn't go well at all. I mean, look how much you got fighters missing weight and fighters missing weight. Nico came in fight week weighing at 44 pounds, something like that.
Yeah.
Just fighters not making weight and just screwing around and holding up the division. This is the fight that should have been made. I almost feel like a lot of time has been wasted. Like, this fight could have been made sooner, earlier. This is the fight that should have happened. This is a great fight. This is what needs to happen. Jessica I needs to shut the hell up and focus on Caitlin Chukagian because, it is what it is. Joanna and Valentina are fighting for the title. She's not in it. She needs to go ahead and earn it. If she really wants to fight for that title, then go out there and earn it. But that's my thoughts.
Okay, guys, and that is the legendary Rugby Queen in the god doggone building. Okay, folks, so I want to break it off. We're kind of winding down the show, man. It's been pretty fun. Enjoyed you guys. We're going to talk about now, okay? Now, this is pretty much brand new. This news has come up. Okay, we got Sajara Eubanks has finally made a decision to move up to 135 pounds, okay? So we're going to talk about maybe, is she going to be successful? What is she going to do? And, I mean, is this a good move? Okay. All right, we'll start with you first, XA Gucci 23.
Well, I could just say this though. Now that she's moving up to 135, I think it'll probably be a good move. Then that she can now probably could make weight, so she don't have to damage her health. But with that road to 135, it's gonna be a lot more tougher, than 125. So we just gotta see. But I'm glad that she finally made the move up to 135, so she get better her health. So that's just my thoughts.
Okay. Do you think she'll be successful at 135?
Like I said, the opponent at 135 is going to be a lot more tougher, but it's just the first step, so we just got to see, my brother. So,
okay. and that's XA Gucci 23, y'all. XA Gucci, aka he's our Tyron Whitley impersonator. Okay, all right. So we'll go up the line. We'll play down the line. Okay, Rugby Queen. So Jar Eubanks moving up to 135. Your thoughts?
For her health, that was a good move. That way she's not having to like kill herself trying to make flyweight. Um, yeah, I mean it was a good move. She'll be able to make weight, and it'll probably make her feel better. Um, Succeeding at 135, I don't know. Just have to wait and see. I mean, it is going to be a little tougher. I mean, um, I mean, I just have to see what happens. I really don't know. All I can say is that it'll be good for her health for her to move up.
Okay. So Rugby Queen has said it's going to be very good for her health for her to move up to bantamweight, and she probably will make the weight. Okay, we're playing down the line. Let's see. After Rugby Queen, we got PK boxing and MMA.
Yes, sir. I agree with what XA and Rugby Queen said. I think it's a great move for her health. I'm always in favor of a fighter moving up, especially if weight cutting has been an issue for them. I just think they perform better, and you just get a better look at who the fighter is. I think they're just compromised when they're cutting too much weight. So yeah, I think it's a good move for her.
Okay. All right, PK. Okay, gave his thoughts and opinions on the controversial Sarge Eubanks. Okay, we have George Page. George Page, your thoughts? Will Sarge do her thing?
I think Sarge, it's good for Sarge to move up to 135 because 135 was killing her. And if this guy still wants to talk to all of that yin yang shit about her, well, take her ass step back up to 135 and take a whooping. Take a whooping like a man.
Oh, God, dog. Take a whooping like a man. Said it only the way George Page knows how to do it. Oh boy, I've been waiting on this one.
Like a woman. That's better.
Rugby Queen defending the females. I like it. Okay, so I've been waiting on this one. It's time for Genesis Green again. Boy, we finna get some honest commentary here.
So what's the question?
Oh God, dog! Wait a minute, Genesis Green. Hold on, Genesis.
Oh God, she over sipping something.
Oh boy, Genesis George at it again.
Wait, what that motherfucker
said? He said, you know what? I don't know. He just said something. Okay, what do you think about Sarge Eubanks? Okay, she's moving up to 135. Okay, she's going to there. Do you think she'll be successful at 135? Do you think this is a mistake? I mean, just give us your thoughts.
I think it'll be better for her, but her moving up to 135, she gonna really, really, really have to get on her shit. Cause I mean, once you get up in rankings at 135, like Heads and Gano, and then you have Jermaine Durandamy, you got Aspen Ladd, and you have all of these amazing fighters, and they not gonna play with your ass. They not them weak, 125ers. These are some very powerful women. So I mean, it's good for her. She just gonna have to get on it and stay on it for real.
Okay, and as a side note, Genesis Green, you do have a fan. Okay, you do have a fan. Okay, there's a guy named Koala Bear Man. That thinks your commentary is pretty good. But listen, could you have a conversation about fighting with a guy, who has a koala bear avatar?
Hell no, I can't even take you serious.
God, okay, all right. So Koala Bear Man, sorry, she can't take you seriously. Okay, let's move down the line. Let's talk to Forward. Okay, Forward. Don't come. We gotta get you. Give us that work, man.
All right, I mean, here it is. I mean, I speak for a lot of UK fans for sure who were pretty much disappointed with everything UFC 230 MSG regarding obviously Sajara Eubanks. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I mean, that first of all, the weight cut. I mean, that was shocking. The fact that she missed the weight cut, all the smoke she was talking afterwards, and even her reaction to missing it, unprofessional. We go to the fight, unconvincing, very lethargic. I mean, she was less convincing than her actual win on the Tough Show, which again was very disappointing. And then probably worst of all for me, especially, I mean, her interview of Joe Rogan. I mean, Was I the only one expecting her to give him that smoke in the interview? And then I mean, as we like to say in the UK, she bottled it. Like, where was the smoke for Joe Rogan? She was giving her all that talk on Twitter, and then when she came to being in the ring with him, she's all pretending to be all nice, had her arm around the shoulder. I mean, that was pathetic. So, and then in terms of going up to 135 now, I mean, I disagree with a lot of what you guys said. I mean, Robbie King said it's going to be good for her health. I mean, maybe in the short term in terms of weight cutting, but maybe in the long term it's going to be bad for her health because there's a lot of killers up at 135 in the female division. I mean, let's be real. I mean, I think her chances of winning a title just dramatically decreased because again, 125 a new division. Yes, obviously Shevchenko or Bojanglecheck winning the belt. Obviously, it's going to be tougher to win against those guys, but at least she's in title contention. I mean, like she's not going to be getting a top contender at 135 straight away. So again, for her to win a title at 135 or even be a title contender, I just don't see it. Again, I mean, you guys tell me different. What do you see in her capabilities that she's going to do any better at a higher weight class against better fighters, because it's been a longer division, against bigger fighters in general at 135? I just don't see it. So again, I think it's a bad move all around. I feel like she should have had the discipline and even maybe get with a good enough get with George Lockhart, get with someone who can actually fix her nutrition and actually make sure that she can make the weight properly at 125, because I think she can do it. It's a discipline issue, and again, I'm just disappointed in everything that is Sijara Eubanks right now. So I guess unless anyone can tell me anything different, I'm not with this decision. I'm disappointed in her as a fighter, as a person, everything that was UFC 230, and if she's gonna get her ass whooped at 135, I'm just keeping it real.
God, dog.
Cold-blooded. Bang, bang.
Yeah.
You cold as ice.
He brought it down, man. Forward, bringing that heat, just like always. Okay, Dennis Espinoza. Yes, sir.
It was a good move. It's better for her health as well as her reputation, because you don't want to miss weight again, for sure. That'd be pretty ugly. I don't see her, given what I've seen of her, breaking the top 5 at all. If a person is unprofessional in a number of areas, it's a red flag. Most likely they're not professional enough to be really putting in the work. And it's more than just putting in the work, it's putting in the right work, and that takes the right coaching and training. And that's tough because you need to be a little deep in pockets to get quality training, or at least have the natural talent to be able to earn the money, to be able to buy the right coaching. I think she'll be a journey woman, and I don't really see her breaking the top 5.
Wow. Okay. That's Dennis breaking news Espinoza with his thoughts and synapses on what's going on. And finally, Brian Jensen is going to bring the heat in. He's had a lot of stuff to say about Sijara in the past, and I'm trying to see what he's going to say. All right, Brian Jensen.
Well, okay. Well, so Sijara Eubanks is moving up to 135. That's good news for her health. I think she's going to make weight a lot easier, but when she moves up to 135, she's going to get her ass kicked. And I think the woman who's going to beat her is going to be Aspen Ladd. And knowing Dana White, who's kind of vindictive and probably doesn't like the fact that she cursed his ass out on the phone, he'll probably match her up with Aspen Ladd next year. Like, that'll probably be her first fight at 135. And Aspen Ladd's just going to beat the shit out of her with ground and pounds, going to be screaming and wailing for 3 fucking minutes, and the ref's going to stop the fight. And Sijara's going to lose to Yana Kunitskaya, most definitely. She's not going to be Mary Renault. She's not going to be Caitlin Vieira. I don't think she's going to be anybody in the top 5. She's not being Jermaine Durand. I mean, she could probably be Raquel Pennington, because Raquel is still recovering from her injury. She hasn't been the same since her knee injury. And mentally, I just don't think she's there right now. So she could get lucky against her. But I don't see her beating anybody else who's relatively good and 100%. So Sijara's going to get her ass beat, but she's going to make weight from now on.
Dang, Brian Jensen, man. Okay, he put it out there, man. I want to go ahead and interject because everybody's had a chance to speak on it. I want to say, I know.
Drink some water, Coach. Drink some water.
Hey, so here's my thing,
Coach.
okay? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm good. Here's my thing. I'm thinking, man, that it's a good deal. First of all, the 135-pound division is actually it's kind of skeleton. It's ghost right now. I mean, if you look at some of the top people in the upper echelon, Sarge Eubanks can actually sneak up to a high ranking. I mean, really undetected, because you got to look at, Holly Holm is just getting out of surgery. Sarah McMahon, just got out of, having a kid. Juliana Pena is still recovering. Okay. So I mean, she's still getting back into the gym, but she's not ready to fight yet. Then you got Jermaine Durandame who just came back. Rocky Pennington is pretty much injured. She's not in her same form. So you got a skeleton division right now. And Marion Renault is going to fight Yana Kunitskaya. Both of them are out. Tanya Evinger just got beat by Aspen Ladd. So I mean, it's like so. The people that's available, they're available. Okay, they're not available, and that's the thing. Okay, they're not available. So Sarge can get in here, fight a couple of easy fights, because look who that leaves in the division. That leaves Betch Kohale. I mean, she's still somewhere at the bottom. They can pair against her. I mean, so it's like Betch is on her way out. She's on her way out. So the division is very weak. And then Kat Zingano is occupied with Megan Anderson. So everybody in that division, they're either busy or they're inactive. Sarge here, man, get a couple of victories and find ourselves, in the top 10 very quickly. Now the thing of it is though, see, when those people come back, then Sarge gonna have hell to pay. Okay, when those people come back, like when the Reynolds and the Yanas, they're unoccupied, and the UFC want to go ahead and put those people in fights, Sarge may be in trouble, because I don't think Sarge can deal with somebody like Yana who's bigger and stronger. I don't think Sarge could beat Marion. There's a lot of people in that division, and she definitely can't beat Juliana Pinion. She couldn't probably deal with Holly Holm. See, that whole division is skeleton. She can sneak up in there, but see, my question is, what is Sarge Eubanks gonna do when all those people become available again? And they're gonna put Sarge in there, because they don't like Sarge nowhere. They just don't, because Sarge, opened her mouth too much, said some stuff, and it's like she have nobody but herself to thank. So I think she'll start out, having early success, but when the OGs come back to that division, I think Sarge gonna get in there and get destroyed, man. That's just me. That's my thoughts. So, anybody else got anything they want to say on the whole Sarge Eubanks thing?
Also, you got to think about some of the girls from the tough show, the heavy hitters. Those are not going to be featherweights. Some are going to be bantam, like Penny Kenzar. You can't forget Babe Malecki, a couple others. I mean, I think Macy's going to fight as a feather. And I think maybe Leah's going to, and then Leah she might fight a feather, but she might decide what she might fight as a bantam. So those also are possibilities to be in Sarge weight. And then, like I said, you can't forget also, you still got, those provision, even though it's a skeleton, you still got some women in there that are, true bantamweights and truly can probably give her a real fight if she's not careful. She needs to do some strength training and possibly even, do a little more Muay Thai, which really helps, especially when you're doing clinch and stuff like that. Maybe that can give her a little more advantage.
Okay. All right. And good insight from George. This last topic I'm going to do, guys, and we're going to call it off. I got to start with Brian Jensen first. And Brian, as soon as I mention the name, Brian is going to know exactly what's going on here, man. Okay, Brian. Megan Anderson, your best friend.
Okay.
Megan Anderson.
Oh, my gosh.
Your best friend.
Okay.
Oh.
Megan
She blocked me
Anderson.
on Twitter, though, so I don't know what she's saying. But
Not the Aussie vampire.
Okay, hold on, George. I got to get Brian's thoughts on this. Okay, Brian. So Megan Anderson, man, she was on a podcast yesterday, and she was trying to talk about. Did you hear that? She was trying to talk about the fight, Valentina versus Joanna. Then she started saying she was also thinking that it wasn't fair. She said, out of all people, I think Jennifer Maia deserves a shot. And she was trying to talk about Valentina. And it almost appeared that she didn't know much about Valentina. Brian, give us your thoughts about Megan's comments, that podcast, Brian.
Well, I didn't see the podcast, but since you gave me the highlights on what she said, I mean, Megan Anderson is just kind of ignorant. She's ignorant on the sport. I mean, it's true that there are a lot of fighters that don't watch the sport that they're in, which is kind of weird to me. But, Megan. Yo, can you mute your mic? Thank you. But I think with I mean, yeah, she's just kind of ignorant. Those are stupid comments, because when she says Jennifer Maia deserves a shot, even though Jennifer Maia is a champion and Invicta, but she got her ass beat by Liz Carmouche. So Liz Carmouche deserves a shot. Since Liz Carmouche got a victory against Valentina, which was a bullshit victory, Valentina was beating the hell out of her, and the fight was stopped because Liz Carmouche landed an illegal upkick that cut Valentina. and the doctor called it a stoppage and a TKO when Liz was losing the fight. And Liz wants to fight Valentina, so Liz should deserve the shot. But let's face it, Valentina was the #1 contender at bantamweight. She's the only fighter to come close to beating Amanda Nunes by a decision. She's the only fighter at 135 to give Nunes a tough fight since Kat Zingano. Even though the rematch could have gone either way, I mean, most people thought Valentina won. I personally thought it was a draw. Maybe could have gone to Nunes because she was looking for the finish and all. But Valentina outstruck her in total strikes. So she has the best record as far as a woman who's not even a natural flyweight to have at bantamweight. You got Joanna, who was dominating at strawweight. And let's look at the list of the women at flyweight. No one has achieved shit outside of UFC except for Nika Montano, who didn't even want to fight Valentina, who got stripped. And she doesn't really want to fight at all right now. I don't know what she's going through. And then just Jessica Ai hasn't done shit. She's had 2 fights at 125 that could have gone either way. You know, you have Jessica Rose Clark, who's lost. You have Sajara Eubanks, who can't make weight, who's moving up to 135, the bantamweight. You got Jillian Robertson, who just lost. You have Rachel Ostovich, who lost, who's about to fight Paige Van Zandt. You got Paige Van Zandt, who can't win at all, hasn't won a fight since 2016. Who else? We have the whole top 10 is not that great. You know, it's most of the fighters in the top 10 are not that good right now. You got Lauren Hill, there's a lot of fighters that could that have a lot more work to do. So Joanna, who used to fight at flyweight, is the most accomplished fighter in the UFC. She's the most accomplished female fighter in the UFC next to Chris Cyborg Nunes, and Ronda Rousey's over in wrestling. But for a long time, it was just Joanna and Ronda Rousey, who are both dominating their divisions. So Joanna has the most accomplishments. She has more belts because she's defended the belt 5 times. And yeah, Valentina is the most accomplished from bantamweight next to Amanda Nunes. So really, these are the best fighting the best. I mean, to a lot of people, Valentina is the real champion at bantamweight. You have Joanna, who lost twice to Rose, but Joanna won her belt, beat Tisha Torres. So this is the best fighting the best. So I don't know what Megan Anderson's talking about, saying it's not fair. When you look at the top 10 at flyweight, I mean, most of these women are just either not that good, and they still have a lot of work to do, and they have no real accomplishments in MMA, except for, you know, Nika Montano, who's a champion and king of the cage and the UFC, and she's not fighting right now. She doesn't want to fight Valentina. And then there's Antonina, who has accomplishments, but she's still working. She still has to climb up the ranks, and she's not going to fight Valentina. So Megan Anderson's an idiot. She sucks. She got dominated by Holly Holm on the ground. Holly Holm looked like Daniel Cormier dominating Megan Anderson. And, it was terrible. So Megan sucks. She's irrelevant. She's just irrelevant.
God, dog. Man, I can't even come. I can't follow behind that. I can't, man. He went in here and cooked Megan Anderson. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead, man. Let's really dig in on this, man. Megan Anderson's comments. Okay. Dennis Breaking News Espinoza, man. Your thoughts about her comments, bro?
I don't really care.
Like, next question.
Okay. All right.
My Lord Merlin has nothing to say.
That's Mr. Dennis Breaking News Espinoza.
The lion doesn't respond to the mouse.
Ooh.
That is great to say, my Lord. Good comeback, my Lord Merlin. My good comeback.
Amazing. Okay, forward, man. Your thoughts on Megan Anderson's, about her thoughts about the fight.
I mean, I've not got much to say about Megan Anderson because, again, I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, for someone to get taken to wrestling school by an 18-time boxing champion, I mean, I could hand you that smoke, but I mean, I don't need to, like, for real. So if she needs to be working on her wrestling rather than spending time on tour, like, yapping her gums, man. Like, let's just keep it real. She needs to work on her wrestling, man. Because if she wants to be, like, look, I'm gonna give her some respect because I actually thought she would be a really good challenge to Cyborg. Not that she come anywhere close to winning that fight, but compared to the dross that we see in the 145 division right now, because there's nobody really there to challenge Cyborg. Hence why Nunes is going up. So I kind of was high on potential hopes for her to really do something and make waves, but again, that performance against Holly Holm was for me was terrible. And again, she needs to work on her wrestling. She needs to work on her stand-up game. Obviously, her distance management is very important to work on as well. Because again, maybe the fighters she was fighting before in Invicta, which weren't up the level as Holly Holm, because She really got exposed. So again, enough of the talking, enough of the yapping. Just get to action and flipping start actually making fights happen.
God, dog, boy, they set Megan on fire and they smoking Megan out. Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath, man, for this next one, man, because oh Lord, Genesis Green, Megan Anderson. I'm just kind of curious as to what's coming out of Genesis' mouth. Genesis, I mean, you need. Hey, listen, you want to cook? Go on and cook. What's going on, Genesis?
The bitch is trash. She worrying about everybody else. She needs to worry about her next challenge, which is Kat Zingano. That needs to be her only focus. She is just trash to me. She's trash. Who worries about a division that you not even gonna be in?
Hey, but you know what? I heard Megan watch this channel, and I heard Megan probably might want some smoke with you. Your
She can get
thoughts?
that smoke.
I
She
mean,
can get it.
what if she, ran up on you and said, Genesis, I'm gonna beat your ass right now. What's up?
Oh, I'm from the streets. I attacked the shit out of her long, lanky, anaconda looking ass.
Oh God. Good
She look
Lord.
like a
I don't doubt it, man.
she look like a mantis. Okay.
God, dog, Genesis Green. Genesis Green.
No,
Bringing
I
the
just hate
smoke.
ignorance. Like everything she do is just so ignorant and stupid. Like, and they just keep feeding into her bullshit. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
God, dog. Okay.
She really needs to be focused on Kat Zingano for real. I mean,
Yeah,
cause what's good is her right hand if it don't land. Cause Kat gonna slam you on your fucking neck.
yeah. Kazangano ain't no joke, man. She need to go ahead and get ready for that fight, man. Cause Cat
Yeah,
coming.
instead of worrying about everybody else's business.
Yeah, man. Hey, I wish. It's almost like she trolling. I wish some of these other fighters would start putting some photographs of Holly Holm on top of her, man. These fighters, man. I wish they knew how to trash talk. Like we can do it. It'd be fun, like if a Valentina did it, or if who she fighting? Kat Zingano did it. You got beat by a blue belt that don't even use her ground game, and she still.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she be talking junk about Mackenzie Dern. She had things to say about Valentina, talking about the fight. And then she defended Nico Montano ducking. So I'm like, man, Megan Anderson is a trip, man. God, get hurt. Okay, George Page, your thoughts, sir?
Like this is my man XA. I know you're a wrestling fan, but this is what you're supposed to say to Meek Anderson. Know your role and shut your mouth, jabroni. The problem is this with this Aussie vampire. She's that type of girl. She's really pretty, but you don't check her out that much because she's got much to say. She just needs to keep her mouth shut. Mind your business. Be worried about Kat Zingano super-kicking your ass like Chris Benoit used to back in the day. The crippler. She might get crippled if she comes out of a fight with Kat. If Kat don't win that fight, that girl feel like she lost. If she wins that fight over Kat, she feel like she lost that fight. And she just need to learn her place. Be focused on your opponents in front of you. Don't be worried about somebody else on the side. Probably if Valentina can go up to featherweight, Valentina will probably wax the floor with her. You're too scared to fight Cyborg. You shouldn't be talking about anybody like Valentina.
God, dog, man. Megan Anderson getting some work up in here. You know what? I don't feel sorry for her, y'all. I don't feel sorry. She need to learn how to shut it up. Okay. And she got her issues with me. I got my issues with her, but she'll be okay because what's she gonna do about it? Not one damn thing. Okay, down the line. We playing down the line. Okay, PK boxing and MMA. Your thoughts about Megan Anderson's take on this fight, man?
Yeah, I got to go with my man, Dennis Espinoza. I got to concur with what he said. I don't really care. So I will use this opportunity to throw a little shine on the opening fight of this card. Now, we were talking about Eric your boy Anders, but the dude that whooped Eric your boy Anders most recently, Thiago Santos, is taking on Jimmy Manuwa in what will be, in my opinion, a kick-ass fight. I mean, you want to talk about seeing some fireworks? You like seeing knockouts? Tune in because somebody about to get slept in that fight. And Jimmy Manuwa was ranked number 7 in the light heavyweight, and light heavyweight is stacked right now. There's some killers in light heavyweight. So if Santos, he's another guy. He was fighting a middleweight, and he debuted. At light heavyweight, I think, Yeah, he debuted against Anders and he stopped him. So, I mean, this is going to be a great fight. Both of those guys have power. They can bang. And it's going to be a great one. I'm really looking forward to it. Opening fight on the card. Definitely check it out.
Okay, man. That is PK. Okay, now I'm going to hold my breath. I think Rugby Queen has put the shades on. Megan Anderson tweaks the nerve of Rugby Queen. Rugby Queen, your honest opinion, what do you think about Megan's assessment of what's about to happen?
Well, I went to her channel and I saw that her and Laura Senko were doing a breakdown of UFC 231. And I was like, oh, I wonder what she's going to say about this Joanna and Valentina fight. So I actually fast forwarded to that part because I was anxious to hear what she had to say. And I was enjoying it, but then she started going, now my problem is that I don't think that Valentina deserves a title shot because she's only had one fight at 125 and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, oh my God. And that's when I was like, oh God. I stopped watching her. She's like, she even tried to say that. She's like, I don't think Valentina has fought at 125. I'm like, she fought at 125 in Muay Thai for a long time. Like, what are you talking about? And then her talking about Jennifer Maia getting a title shot. And like, Jennifer Maia who? And like, she just got her ass whooped by Liz Carmouche. And like, she's not in the run for a title. Jessica I barely won a split decision against somebody who's not even ranked. Was it Farina? And then she won a close unanimous decision against Jessie Rose Clark. And I don't see her getting past Chikagan. But like Megan, like she just sounds delusional. Like I don't think she realizes she's trying to sound like she knows what she's talking about, but she just sounds really fucked up and stupid. Like, it's delusional. Like, she needs to shut the hell up. Like, she's got a fight coming up against Kat Zingano, who is no joke. Like, she needs to be focusing on her, because Kat Zingano is going to throw her ass all over that fucking octagon. And I'm going to enjoy every single minute of it when she does.
Damn.
So,
ouch. Damn.
Yeah, that's my thoughts. Megan needs to shut the hell up and focus on her fight.
Oh, the shades are on. What the heck is going? God, dog. Man. I don't know. Her and Brian Jensen and Genesis. God Almighty, boy, they smoked to the bone. Okay, all right. So, folks. So here's the thing now, man. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, XA Gucci 23, man. Megan's, comments about this fight.
Well, like I said, I agree with everybody on the panel, man. She's very delusional, and she better shut her fucking mouth because, like I said, if she doesn't go into that fight with Sangano, she's gonna get her ass whooped. And I will say this though, if she loses, don't be surprised if Dana White cuts her, because, like I said, the hype for remember though when the UFC brought in Megan Anderson, the UFC was hyping her up to fight Chris Cyborg. So, but like I said, if she lose to Kat Zingano, that's 0-2 in the UFC. Don't be surprised Dana White cuts her.
Okay, now that's pretty serious. I'm gonna be honest, man. I think even if she loses, I'm gonna tell you why I still think she's around, because the matchups that they're gonna try to put her in with the people from the Tough Show, some of them, they're either gonna have some of those tough girls become bantamweights, and then they're gonna make Megan fight them anyway. And she'll have a couple of more shots because, see, the whole Megan Anderson and Felicia Spencer narrative has been building, and I suspect that Felicia Spencer, man, early 2019 is going to be in the UFC, and I'm almost willing to bet that they're probably trying to negotiate now. We're trying to get Felicia Spencer here, in the UFC. So I think that storyline is a good one, man. And then you got a couple other storylines because Leah Letson was saying I want to fight Megan Anderson. So it's a couple of storylines that the UFC can do. And I'll be honest, I agree with Rugby Queen. Megan, need to shut her damn mouth and assume the position, But I think, though, there's a certain element with her that her mouthpiece. She can't fight to save her life, but she can sell a fight. And see, I think they're gonna find that valuable at least for a couple more fights, at least. Okay. Then she get in here and get beat up by Cat. Then she get head kicked to death by Leah, or or somebody put they break the foot off in her. And then I think it'll be probably time. Time for them to get rid of her. But I think she's got about 2 or 3 fights left. Okay, before they start thinking, okay, I don't know, this is gonna be a situation where it works. So that's just me. That's just my immediate thoughts. But yeah, I agree with Rugby. She need to shut up, man, because you're fighting probably one of the biggest fights of your career. Okay, you're fighting against a pioneer. Okay, you fight against somebody who was right there when women's MMA was coming to the forefront. Okay, you're fighting against Kat Zingano. Kat Zingano is legendary. You're fighting against her, and it's like she's expending energy, worried about what the hell everybody else doing, and that's not good, man. And I felt like when she had her training camp with Holly Holm, I felt like she was expending a lot of energy on social media. And that stuff, if you're a fighter, man, it can take away from you. I'm gonna tell you, man, and I'm gonna drop the mic and we're gonna kind of finish up. Fighters that I interview, like the Marians, I interview like people like Marian or interviewing even people like Tatiana Suarez. When those people are having fight week, they're not spending large amounts of time online, y'all. Like honestly. That's why, like, even for me to interview Marian a week of the fight, I kind of try not to do that because she said that I could, but I try not to because I know that's the time where they trying to get all the little last minute stuff. They just don't have the time. But people like Megan, you know what she was doing a week before the Holly Holm fight? She was on social media arguing online with trolls or people that troll her channel. She was on Holly Holm. So you got to think, man. What is her purpose? And I think one of the brothers here on the panel, somebody said that Megan really not really interested in fighting. She just gonna do something. She gonna use fighting to help her do something else. I don't know, but yeah, that's my ultimate thought. But okay, guys. So what we'll do, man? Very quick closing thoughts. Very quick closing thoughts. Cause I know some people, boy, they'll give it that. They'll give a closing thoughts, and I'm thinking, man, they done did a damn soliloquy. Okay. Quick closing thoughts. I can't get no really good background music on here, but we don't need it. Okay. Okay, we'll start my man. XA Gucci.
Yeah, I just want to thank you. Um, like I said, I want to apologize for coming on late. It's just been very busy, but I enjoyed my time with you brothers and sisters on this panel tonight. Um, yeah, this Saturday, just enjoy the fight. And also, I have breaking news for anybody about me is that right after UFC 230, 231, uh, Dana White may break the news out that I will be fighting Kobe Covington next year or Kamal Usman. So you guys and brothers, stay tuned for that. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm hope it's Kobe Covington. The boy been chopping his gums. You know what I mean? I would love to whoop his ass a lot. But Kamal Usman is a good fighter as well. I would love to fight him, but the world wants to see me fight Kobe Covington. Whoop his ass and get him out of the way. But yeah, to all the brothers and sisters on the panel, like I said, have a good fight this Saturday night. It's gonna be the one of the best fights. And like I say, we gotta keep trying to push MMA forward. So yeah, like I said, I just want to thank you all for having me on. Like I said, I apologize for being on late. You know what I mean? Because I was been very busy. But yeah, that's my closing thoughts.
Okay, guys. Mr. Tyron Woodley. Mr. Tyron Woodley. Okay. George Page, quick closing thoughts, sir.
Well, this was fun. I had a couple highlights tonight being on here. Plus, I got to watch Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown. I love watching that every year. I like to say, also like to remind you that I hope for best wishes for Rachel Ostovich. I saw your video on her. I feel like she should really consider about fighting Popgun Page, but that's her choice. Mia Anderson, keep your mouth shut. Focus on your opponent because she's gonna suplex you to hell. To Valentina, put in that work, put Bojangles Jack in the grave. And to the rest of y'all, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, you got it in early. Okay. My main man, who'd I go to? Oh, PK Boxing and MMA.
Coach, first of all, I want to thank you so much for having me on. Salute to everybody on the panel, Rugby Queen, Genesis, XA, George, Dennis Espinosa, my dude Forward, Jensen, man, all of y'all. I really appreciate you having me on. And really looking forward to UFC 231, man. There's some great fights on that card. I think it's going to be kick-ass. And thanks again for having me on. Y'all have a good evening, man. Peace.
Okay. That's PK Boxing and MMA. Go subscribe to the channel. Okay, my main man Forward from the UK. The UK bringing love always from the UK. Forward.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I mean, I love obviously being on the channel. Shout out to everybody here. Before I actually give my closing thoughts, Coach, are you on Twitter?
Huh?
Are you on Twitter?
Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am, man, but I don't get on there like that, man. I don't really hardly use it. I mean, I see like my girl Mercy, Rugby Queen, they be on there, man, but I really don't check it or find time to.
Okay, I mean, I was just wondering, just so I could obviously shout out your channel more on Twitter because I have a little bit of a following. But I mean, fair enough. I mean, obviously, it would be good for you to be on there so you can obviously advertise your channel a bit more out there, and obviously, smoke out Megan Anderson in the DMs every now and then as well. But for my actual closing thoughts, I think I just want to give a couple hot takes. So first of all, Mayweather's a disgrace for that boxing fight he's going to be doing. That fraud that is a boxing fight because let's be real, it's just overrated sparring. My second hot take: Tyson Fury won that fight. Let's leave it as that. And thirdly, and something I want to delve into in a bit more detail is I was a little bit disappointed when I first opened up the show. I mean, you guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ortega's a great fighter. He's shown a lot of great attributes. Obviously his strength of mind. Obviously his finishing ability when he's obviously taken an also for most of his fights. The Edgar fight aside. But I mean, you guys seem to be really discounting Max Holloway again. He's one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world, and it was pretty interesting to be seeing that from you guys. I'm not sure a lot of that is based just off his recent health issues that he's been struggling with. Pulling out of 3 or 4 fights in the last year, which to a degree I understand, but taking that all aside, and again, we can't really use that in our analysis because obviously that's an intangible. We just don't know what's going to happen. If you look at what they've produced in the actual octagon, Holloway's an amazing fighter. He's only just turned 27, obviously very young, but he's very experienced in the game. People say he's got a very fan-friendly fight style, but how many tough fights has he really been in other than that first round against Aldo? Again, not much. And again, just to keep my point short and sweet, which it hasn't been, but yeah, let me just finish on this. Holloway's going to win. He's going to win in a convincing fashion. He's not going to get caught into the anything of being in too many clinches or getting taken down by Ortega. And yeah, it is what it is. He's going to win, and he's going to be going on to be one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. That's it.
Dang. Forward. He took it forward on y'all. He took it forward. Okay, all right. Let me see, man. Who's still left in the god doggone building? My main man, Brian Jensen. God dog.
What's up? There's a lot of fights on this Saturday, so that's going to be great for me. I mean, it's going to be too many fights on. We have you have all these boxing matches on the Zone, HBO. HBO's having its last card, which nobody cares about, but Cecilia Brækhus is fighting, so that's going to be good. You got Juan Francisco Estrada fighting on the undercard. That's going to be good. And there's also Clarissa Shields. She's fighting a month later, so that's good for her. We got the UFC, Valentina versus Joanna, Caitlin Kukujian versus Jessica Ai, 2 good female MMA fights. I hope Jessica Ai loses. And I hope Valentina dominates Joanna, but I think Joanna's going to put up a good fight. She's going to go out swinging. I think she's going to go out, but she's going to go out swinging. And I think Valentina's going to beat Joanna so badly that Joanna's going to go over to Bellator and just finish out her career in whatever division she wants to fight in. And I mean, they have a strawweight division now at Bellator, so she could fight strawweight at 125 at Bellator. She could probably beat all those girls, win 2 belts in 2 divisions, and just retire if she wanted to. There's lots of boxing on Zone. Kell Brook, he's fighting Joshua Kelly. So there's like 30 fucking fights I'm going to be watching this weekend. It's crazy. Just so many fights, too many fights. And, boxing and MMA are all working together now and on the same service, same platform. So it's a lot to look forward to. And you got Brian Ortega fighting Max Holloway. That's going to be a great fight. You have a grappler versus a striker, but Brian Ortega's great on the feet. He has great boxing, great striking. Max Holloway is super fast paced, great stamina. He gets stronger as the fight goes on. So that's going to be a great fight on paper, and I can't wait for it to happen. It looks like it's most likely going to happen now. We got 2 days, and one of my favorite boxing documentaries was the 2 days documentary on HBO, because you see how horrible and how grueling the last 2 days are, Thursday to Friday, with cutting weight and making sure your weight is on point and training and putting yourself together. Those are the most anxious. I get excited. I get anxious. I'm not even cutting weight or fighting, but I'm just like, I can't wait. So anything can happen. So we'll see. Joanna looked kind of sick and anorexic last week on the embedded. So hopefully she makes weight in exactly 12 hours. Hopefully Max Holloway makes weight, because he struggles to make 145, and Brian Ortega makes 145 easily, but he says he wants to move up and fight Khabib. So I just hope everything goes well. So when I wake up, we don't have another Valentina's fight is canceled, and she's going to fight the late replacement. Although it would be really screwed up if Caitlin and Jessica I don't make weight either. So who the hell is she going to fight? Just anything can happen with Valentina. Everything leading up to the fight it's exciting. But yeah, it's a lot to look forward to. It's a lot to be excited about. So yeah, that's just my thoughts.
Okay, guys, it's Brian J. Brian J. in the building. Okay, the ladies gonna tell. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Dennis. Breaking news. Espinoza closing thought.
First of all, some of you all need to understand the difference between a TKO and a KO. Some of you can call it a TKO, a KO. They're not the same thing. Fury lost focus twice in the fight, got him knocked down. Wilder was trying to figure out a few things, taking advantage of Fury's awkward hop backwards. Why he hops backwards, I don't know. Fury's an excellent boxer for his size, but that hop backwards is just crazy. Valentina and Joanna. I say Joanna's strength is from the outside, but that's her strength. That's why I say it's the only chance she has against Valentina. But here's Joanna's problem. Holly Holmes reaches 70 inches. Nunes reaches 69 inches. Valentina's reach is only 67 inches. She still outboxed both of them at times and outboxed Holly and out counterpunched Holly. Joanna's reach is 65.5 inches. So that's the problem Joanna has. Her strength from the outside, but she don't have reach. She doesn't have the physical attributes to really take advantage of the whole lot. One last comment. Nico is a bit as a yo-yo. I understand that. But why aren't they throwing Macy against Chris Cyborg like they did Nico against Valentina? Valentina is, whether she has a belt or not, is a legitimate champion. I'm just being facetious there. That's my comments.
Dennis Espinoza brings up some great points. Good points, good post. Good response. And okay, we're gonna finish it off with the ladies. Genesis Green, your closing thoughts, firecracker.
Oh, it's so much to talk about. It's a lot of, just like the news reporter Brian Jensen was saying, it's a lot of fights this weekend. I don't know where to start. I know I will be watching. I'll be bouncing between the breakfast and Clarissa fight and the UFC, and it's a lot. I don't know where to start, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just so much. But yeah, I'm really in tune with the boxing stuff. So yeah.
Okay, and that's Genesis Green, the lovely Genesis Green, and finally my sister from another mom, Rugby Queen. Your closing thoughts.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch UFC 231 this weekend, and a lot of fights happening. Um, I have to bring this up because I think it's ridiculous, but somebody on Twitter, they said they were for Valentina, but now they have Joanna winning because in the face-off they said that Valentina didn't look confident at all. I was like, what? That's their opinion, but Valentina looks the way she has always looked in any face-off. Doesn't flinch. She's expressionless. I don't see anything about her that she isn't confident, So, people who think that she don't look confident, I don't know what you need to get your eyes checked. Valentina has always looked the way she's always looked before a fight, during these face-offs. I see her finishing Joanna. Valentina's not going to let it go to the judges. So, and if she And if it happened, you know, and if it doesn't, or if it does happen to go to the judges, I think Valentina is going to give Joanna a complete beatdown for all the rounds. Like I said, they might feel each other out the first round, but I think Valentina, after that close loss to Nunes, she's on a mission. She's been ready for this fight. She's been dying for this fight. I think she's going to get the finish. That's my opinion. And another thing I just wanted to address, because I hadn't really been able to bring it up, and this is a boxing topic. I'm just going to put it out there. It don't matter if you think Tyson Fury won. It doesn't matter it don't matter. The results are in. There's nothing anybody can do or say that's going to change the result. The result is a draw, no matter what anybody thinks. So I think everybody needs to get over it, quit crying about it, and move on. The fight's over. It's done with. The results are in. So everybody needs to move on. That's my closing thoughts.
That's right, forward. You gotta listen.
Like, do I have a right to reply there? I mean, I feel like some shots are coming my way. I mean,
God damn, forward. Nah, I think she's talking about all this because I've been making a lot of videos about it. I done got excited about boxing, so yeah, man. I'm still, I got a couple more videos to make on it, but yeah.
No, I'm just tired of everybody just bickering back and forth. Oh, I think Tyson Fury won. Oh, I think the count was too long, or I think Wilder got the knock. Like, I'm just tired of all of it. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. The results are in, the fight's over and done with. People need to get over it and move on. Like, it is what it is. Nothing anybody says is going to change the result.
Amen.
And with that, then she just took us out. So
I can't say any further than that.
Okay, guys. Appreciate y'all coming in today. Guys, have fun. My man XA Gucci 23, okay, was in the god doggone building. Okay. My girl, sister from another mom, Rugby Queen. And go subscribe to XA Gucci 23, man. We're trying to get him over 1,000 subs. He right at about 700. Rugby Queen, man, we got to get her to 200. I know she just do it for fun, man, and for therapeutic, but Rugby Queen makes very good videos, entertaining. My man PK Boxing and MMA, go subscribe to the channel. My man George Page, go subscribe to the channel. He does make videos. My boy Brian Jensen, the reporter, man, that's his nickname, given to him by Genesis Green, Brian the reporter Jensen. Man, Brian, I think you need to engage that name. That's you, Brian the reporter Jensen. God,
that would be great.
Ain't nobody better than the reporter, man. The reporter in the house. I'm like, man, the reporter in the god doggone building. Go subscribe to his channel, y'all. My main man Dennis Breaking News Espinoza, does what he does every time, provides a balance, common sense to the whole chat, because he's the guy that stays level-headed and calm. Yeah, Dennis Espinoza. And who else we got? My man Forward from the UK. You can check him out a lot of times on Full Time MMA. He does a panel. Forward, always has good insight from a UK perspective. My girl, Genesis Green, my lady, she doing her thing. She coming on here keeping things raw, and that's what you do. Okay, appreciate Genesis Green. Appreciate all of y'all in the chat. Hey man, y'all subscribe to all these channels up here, and guys, we'll see y'all again next week. I'll be on my channel doing some streams, but this is the Mobcast. We can come in here and get this work in. Come get this work next week, y'all. Come subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Don't be a hater. Or if you're a hater, just sit there and listen to us have fun. I'm done.